Hi guys, welcome back. And in today's video, we are going to be doing another 7 on Sunday topic video. Today's is 7 authors I'd like to be quarantined with. If you would like to find out more information about 7 on Sunday and what it's about, I will leave links for that in the description down below. But let's just get started. So the authors I chose I have no idea, just like when I did my characters, if they'll work well together, if they get along. But they're just some of my favorite authors and some people I'd really like to get to know and ask questions about. So starting out is authors 1 and 2, PC Cast and Kristen Cast. They are the mother-daughter duo who wrote Marked, but they also each have their own series. But they came together to write House of Night and another series, I think The Disasters. But Marked and House of Night is one of my favorite series ever written, from like vampires, and it's got Wicca thrown in, and it's just really interesting. The characters have a lot of development and growth throughout the 15-book series. But yeah, I'd really like to sit and ask them questions like how they came up with the characters, how they chose to write some of them, and just a bunch of stuff like that. Next I chose Gabi Hanna, which is kind of cheating, but she's still an author because this is her poem book. But she's also a YouTuber, singer. She was on Vine, but yeah, I absolutely admire Gabi, and I would love to just like ask her questions about how she does just everything she does. And I just think she'd be a fun person to hang out with and just chill with, just watch TV. So that's why I chose her. She'd be fun during quarantine. Next, I chose Sara J Mass, author of A Court of Thorns and Roses and the Throne of Glass series. I chose her because she's just one of my favorite authors. I loved this series. I am halfway through Throne of Glass, so I'm still getting to know those characters. But yeah, I'd love to ask her like how she came up with some of her characters in the ACOTAR series, and just how she made them, how she did, like why she chose which characters to play which parts and stuff like that. And then next, probably just like a lot of people that are going to be doing with this topic, I chose Cassie Claire, author of The Mortal Instruments, Infernal Devices, and a lot of other ones. But I think she would be interesting because if you read The Mortal Instruments and then any of her other books, you can see the writing difference from when she first started to the character difference and the world building and just how she writes from then to now. And as an aspiring author myself, it would be nice to just know kind of how she grew from that. How did she choose to make the changes she did, and just things like that. Just things that I think would help an aspiring author. Next, I chose Holly Black because I just love the way she writes her fairies. Now she writes the fae in her books. She just makes them so humanized rather than like Tinkerbell Disney does. And I just love that so much. And I just love to know how she chose to make them so like dark and twisted and humanized. Other than that, yeah, there's no like real reason other than why I chose her other than that. And then last but not least is Stephenie Meyer, author of the Twilight series, because Twilight is one of my favorite series ever. Don't really even know why, because it's got so many flaws in it, even I will admit that, but I really like Twilight, and it would just be fun to sit down with Stephenie and just kind of pick her brain about some of the things she chose to do in here, and just things she chose to do throughout the series. So those are all the authors I chose. Let me know down below what authors you would choose to quarantine with, and if you would think they would get along. I think some of mine would get along. I don't know if all of them would get along, but I guess we'd find out if that happened. Not that it ever will, but yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!